3 bodies have been recovered as the town of Gaffney deals with the fact that there's a killer on its streets. We'll look at the last murder and the capture of the Gaffney Strangler this week under the kudzu. Bill Gibbons received another call from the mysterious stranger. This time it contained graphic details about the murder of Dedmon, from her shoe size to dress description. The caller chillingly bragged that he had killed them all, with them begging him not to do it. Later that afternoon, Gibbons received a second call. This time the voice promised more killings. Opal Diane Buckson, 15, became his 4th and final victim on February 13th. But this time there were witnesses. Buckson was seen being forced into the trunk of a black Chevrolet by her 16-year-old sister Gracie. A description of the car went out and Gaffney went into lockdown. Schools emptied out and businesses closed. Families barricaded themselves in their homes as a killer stalked the streets. Henry Transou, a local golf pro, and Lester Skinner, a former fire warden, were 2 of the men helping in the search. They saw a young man standing near a black Chevrolet near the Cowpens battlefield. As they approached the car, it drove off, but they were able to get the license number. Transou and Skinner reported this to the police, who searched the location and found Buckson's body. Within hours, Leroy Martin, a mill worker from Gaffney, was identified as the car's owner. On February 16th, Martin was arrested for the murders of Dedmon, Paris, Reinhardt, and Buckson. By the end of the month, Roger Dedmon had been cleared of the murder of his wife. The evidence against Martin was strong. Not only were there 3 witnesses that placed his vehicle at the scene of one of the murders, but Martin confessed to all 4 murders and led police to each location where the bodies were left, as well as other sites where he had hidden clothes and personal belongings. But due to a faulty defense, the prosecution was unable to seek the death penalty. Martin was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences after waiving his right to a jury trial on all 4 counts. Leroy Martin was stabbed to death by a fellow inmate named Kenneth Ramsey on May 31st, 1972. Local legend held that Martin's death was ordered by one of the surviving family members. Kenneth Ramsey committed suicide in 1977. Martin's car was sold at auction for $150 to Tennessee Bachelor. Bachelor would drive curious locals around on a tour, showing them where the different bodies had been found. Some reported hearing cries of help and knocks coming from the trunk of the car where the victims were kept. Others reported screams and cries for help at the locations where bodies were found. I'm Brian Scott, and I have more haunts and ghosts coming up next week right here under the kudzu.